When it comes to purchasing a manufactured home, getting financing can often be a challenge. One of the reasons it's a challenge is because most banks and credit unions do not finance manufactured homes. But today, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the top 5 companies that do finance manufactured homes here in the state of Michigan and in some parts throughout the country. Let's go. Hello, great people out there. My name is Justin Ivey. I am a regional manufactured home specialist here in the state of Michigan and in the Metro Detroit area. I've literally helped hundreds of people buy, sell, and finance manufactured homes throughout the entire state and here in Metro Detroit. Listen, if you have any questions in regards to manufactured homes, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I want to help you. Also, if you can do me a quick favor and subscribe and like this channel, we want to make sure that this great information in regards to manufactured homes continues to get out there to you fine people. Also too, if you have any questions in regards to today's video or in our previous videos, leave a comment in the description below or in the comments below. And also too, my contact information is also in the description box below. But let's get to it. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 companies that finance manufactured homes. This is not in any particular order. These are just the companies that I have seen that do finance manufactured homes here in the state of Michigan. And hopefully we'll be able to find an option that works for you. Here we go. The first company we're going to be talking about today is 21st Mortgage. Now, I understand a lot of you have never heard of 21st Mortgage, but this is an interesting company because they focus solely on manufactured and modular homes. Now, what that means is that they will finance a manufactured home that's either located inside of a community. They will also finance a manufactured home that's located on private land. If it's a manufactured home, they will finance it. Now, what I wanted to do is kind of highlight a few key areas that I think help 21st Mortgage kind of stand out amongst the competition. Those 4 areas are scale to resources, online presence, customer support, and focus expertise. Now, when we talk about scale to resources, what I mean by that is because they are a Berkshire Hathaway company, owned and operated by the legendary Warren Buffett. They have a lot of financial partnerships. They have a lot of financial resources and connections that allow them to be able to customize and put together different loan packages that could benefit the buyer more efficiently. So one loan might benefit this buyer might require a different type of loan to benefit them as well. And because they have access to those different resources, that allows them to kind of stand out and be able to offer more options available to the buyer. Now, when we talk about online presence, what I mean by online presence is that they do a really good job of optimizing their website. When you optimize your website properly, it allows buyers to be able to put in all their information, whether that's related to the home, related to their financial situation. In fact, once they put in all that information, they're able to get a pre-approval letter. And because they inputted all the information, not only that was required of them, but also pertaining to the home, they also get a really solid idea of what their mortgage payment is going to be. That's huge, especially if you're crunching numbers. So now you get to see what your mortgage payment is going to be. You also have an idea of what your lot rent payment is going to be. So that really can be very, very beneficial. And like we talked about in the previous video, you want to try and get a pre-approval letter because you want to know how much money you're going to spend when it's all said and done on a monthly basis. So 21st Mortgage does a good job of helping you do that. Now, we talk about customer support. Customer support means that they do a really good job of having knowledgeable people answer the phones and answer all your detailed questions pertaining to the home and how the financing is going to be put together. They're also able to get you information in terms of what you need in order to maybe lower your payment a little bit, give you a better position to get a better interest rate, even tell you how much more money you would want to pay on top of your mortgage to pay it off quicker. Those are very knowledgeable things that you're going to need to know when it comes to the manufactured home buying process. The 4th option that I wanted to touch on in regards to 21st Mortgage is their focus expertise. Because they're only focused on manufactured and modular homes, they are 100% committed to that area, which allows them to be exceptional in those 3 other areas that I mentioned. So when we talk about 21st Mortgage, there's 4 things that I wanted to touch on: scale to resources, online presence, customer support, and focus expertise. Those are the benefits when it comes to 21st Mortgage. Now, the second company we're going to be talking about today is Triad Financial Services. Now, like 21st Mortgage, they've also been around a long time. I wanted to take a second to kind of highlight their key areas that I think kind of makes them different than the other manufactured home lenders. Those key areas are longevity and expertise, customized solutions, dealer relationships, and alternative options. Now, when we talk about longevity and experience, they've actually been around since 1959. So because they've been around a long time, they're able to, like 21st Mortgage, have the experience and offer different options and availabilities to their borrowers. And that's very beneficial for you as a borrower, because you want to know that the lender that you're dealing with can be creative and do everything that's necessary in order to get you into a good quality mortgage that's not going to be a strain on you financially. Now, because of their longevity, they have the relationships and the resources to be able to push loans through. Now, inside of that, what I think makes Triad really, really interesting and kind of differentiates them outside of 21st Mortgage is that they actually are able to offer loans as low as $5,000. 21st Mortgage only goes to $22,000. Triad will go all the way down to $5,000. So, depending on what type of home that you're looking to get, and you only might need a few $1,000s, Triad might be a better option for you. But again, if you want to do other loans, they're all available to you as well. Now, when we talk about customized solutions, what I mean by that is they're able to put together different packages and options available that'll be best available for the buyer that's going to put them in a really good mortgage situation. So they're able to kind of tailor make their loans that fit the unique financial needs of the borrower. So it's really good to have that type of company in your corner that could be able to put things together that might be a little bit different than maybe a borrower that they were dealing with last week or even last month. Dealer relationships. When we talk about dealer relationships, I think it's really important to highlight that dealer relationships really only comes into play is if you're buying a home from the dealership that's going to be moved to a piece of private land. Now, when it comes to those dealer relationships in that regard, that's where it is very, very beneficial to have those relationships in place. So dealer relationships is only, in my opinion, only beneficial if you're going to buy a home from the dealer, brand new home from the dealer, and having it put onto your own piece of private land. In that instance, there's a lot of different options that they have available to you in terms of financing, depending on which type of home you're looking to get financed. Also, too, alternative options. Triad is also able to offer different alternative options, again, based on your financial needs. And again, because they're so well-versed and experienced, if you're kind of close and you're close to getting the finance, but maybe something is not really helping you get through, they know what needs to be done in order to help you get through, whether it's bring in a co-signer, put a little bit more money down, pay off a certain debt to kind of bump down your debt to income ratio, better position your debt to income ratio, whatever it is that you need to do. Triad is very well versed in those areas to kind of help get that mortgage through so you can get the financing you need to purchase your manufactured home. So that's company number 2, Triad Financial Services. Now, the next 3 companies may not be as popular as 21st Mortgage and Triad, but these are still great companies that finance a lot of manufactured homes here in the state of Michigan and here in the Metro Detroit area. The third company that we're going to be talking about today is Vanderbilt Mortgage. Now, as I've done in the last 2 companies, I want to at least try to highlight the key areas that I think make this particular company stand out. So when we're talking about Vanderbilt Mortgage, we're talking about experience and expertise, range of financial options, and affiliation with Clayton Homes. Now, when we talk about experience and specialization, they've been around since 1974. So not quite as long as Triad, but again, 1974, being around since 1974 is very, very beneficial. And because they've been around such a long time, like the other 2 companies, they're able to have the relationships and resources and information out within their company to be able to position you, the buyer, to be able to get the financing that you need in order to purchase your manufactured home. Now, they're able to kind of, because of their history and because the longevity that they have, because they've been around a long time, they're able to kind of navigate those interesting spaces when it comes to getting financing to go through for a particular buyer. And that's, again, like I've highlighted in the other 2 companies, Those are things that are very, very important when it comes to getting financing for your manufactured home. Range of financial options, kind of goes without saying, because they understand the manufactured home space. They do a good job of really trying to understand that particular buyer's needs and what is it they're trying to accomplish with their particular home, what you need for a down payment, what's going to be able to get you the very best interest rate in regards to what your debt to income ratio is. Also too, they're also able to tell you how much more money you can pay on your mortgage or towards your mortgage in order to get out of the mortgage quicker. A lot of these companies don't have prepayment penalties, so that's a really good thing, because if you can, you want to try to get out of the mortgage and own the home outright as quickly as possible. So they're able to kind of get you that information that you need. And in regards to affiliation with Clayton Homes, again, I only see this as a benefit is if you're buying the home from the dealer and you're having it moved to your own community. And if you were just infatuated with Clayton Homes, if what you want is a Clayton home and you want to buy it from the dealer, you want to get the latest and greatest in regards to Clayton Homes, then going with Vanderbilt Mortgage is probably going to be a good option. Now, because they have that relationship with Clayton Homes and they know what's necessary to get you the financing that you need, you're probably going to get a really good interest rate or a good payment structure, because you're getting a Clayton home in addition to them understanding what your situation is. Getting a Clayton home, them understanding your situation, you're probably going to get a good payment structure as well as potentially a good interest rate. So those are the three key areas when it comes to Vanderbilt Mortgage: experience and expertise, range of financial options, and affiliation with Clayton Homes. Vanderbilt Mortgage, here we go. Company number 4, Cascade Loans. Now, a lot of people have never heard of Cascade Loans, but again, this is another company that finances manufactured homes. Again, I want to highlight the key areas that I think help them make them stand out. And when we're talking about Cascade Homes, the 3 areas that I believe help them stand out are, again, their customized loan options, construction loans, and land home packages. Now, what do I mean by customized loan options? Like many of the other companies, they do a good job of really trying to understand your financial position. What is it going to take to get you into the home? What debt do you need to pay off? What do you need to do to improve your debt to income ratio? What do we need to do to get your payment lower? What do we need to do to kind of get you in a better interest rate? Those are things that Cascade Loans specializes in, and that's information that they'll be able to effectively communicate to you. Now, the second option when it comes to Cascade Loans is customized construction loans. Now, we're talking about construction loans. This is a situation, again, if you're buying the home straight from the manufacturer. If you're trying to buy a customized manufactured home, there's a certain way you want the kitchen to look, you want a certain type of flooring, you want a certain type of walls, doors, cabinets, tubs, all those different things. Cascade Loans might be a good option for you. Again, I personally don't run into a lot of this. This is more so a situation if you're buying the home straight from the manufacturer and it's being customized. That's where their construction loans can also be a benefit to you, if that's an option that you look to go towards in terms of really customizing the home. Again, I don't really run into a whole lot of that. Most of the homes that we sell at my company, Creek Valley Properties, these are homes that are inside of a community that are ready to be purchased. Now, we have clients that once they buy the home, they customize it on their own. But in this instance, in regards to Cascade Loans, this is in the instance of you getting a construction loan for a manufactured home, and you want the home customized to look a certain way and have certain features within the home. So if that's what you're looking to do, Cascade Loans is definitely an option for you. Now, when it comes to land home packages, just like the other companies, Cascade Loans can do that for you as well. Again, if you're looking to purchase the home, okay, and move it into your own piece of property, they're able to get you the financing that you need and be able to structure that under one nice mortgage payment. So those are the benefits and features of Cascade Loans, all right? And the 5th company we're gonna be talking about today is Credit Human. Now, a lot of people never heard of Credit Human, but again, they are a manufactured home lender that's available to buyers here in the Metro Detroit area and here in the state of Michigan. Now, the 3 areas that I want to highlight in regards to Credit Human are their credit union model, their flexible lending criteria and options, and their personalized service and support. Now, we talk about the credit union model. When I say credit union model, that means that they're structured like a credit union. They have the relationships, they're very relationship based. When you're talking about credit unions, that usually means they're really member focused. They're really focused on what's going to benefit the member and what's going to put you in the best financial position to win. And that's usually why a lot of people go from banks to credit unions. And the fact that this credit union is structured as a credit union model to where they're really pushing membership and really highlighting and promoting the benefits of how to make their members better financially, I think that's really, really important. And it also has the community aspects as well, which a lot of people like in credit unions. So with the credit union model, to understand that credit union is really going to do a good job of putting their best foot forward and making sure you, their member, comes out on top in regards to getting the proper financing that you need, I think it speaks volume. It definitely makes them a consideration when it comes to getting a manufactured home loan. Now, flexible lending criteria, we've kind of highlighted this amongst the other companies that we've talked about. Flexible lending criteria in terms of being able to put together a good loan package that's going to benefit you, whether it's the right payment, whether it's the right interest rate, understanding what it needs to be done in order to lower that payment, get you into a better interest rate. And this is even more highlighted because they're built like a credit union. Because you being the member, if you will, they're going to probably push that initiative even more to make sure that you come out on top in regards to financing. Now, personalized service and support. I know Credit Union has a great customer service team that's usually available to answer all your calls and questions. They're very knowledgeable when it comes to manufactured home loans, not just here in the state of Michigan, but other states throughout here in the United States. And whatever it is that individual rep may not know, they're able to get you over to the lending department and answer all your needed questions in regards to getting you the right home or positioning you to not getting you the right home, but positioning you for the right mortgage in order to purchase your manufactured home that you might need. So when it comes to credit human, we're talking about the different areas of credit union model, flexible lending criteria, and personalized service and support. Those are areas that we believe are very, very important in regards to getting you the manufactured home mortgage that you need. So that's number 5, credit human. Well, there you have it, folks. Those are the top 5 manufactured home financing companies. I'm sure there are more. They're not in any particular order. Those are just the 5 that I have seen that are financing manufactured homes, not only inside of communities, but also on private land here in the state of Michigan and in the Metro Detroit area. Listen, if you know of more companies, please drop them in the comments. I'm not assuming I know everything. Those are just the 5 that I have seen pretty regularly finance homes for people and for families and individuals here in the Metro Detroit area and in the state of Michigan. So I want to hear from you guys. If I've missed a company out there or you're aware of a company, please drop it in the comments. Also, I want to hear from you guys. What videos do you guys want me to do next? What do you guys want me to cover? And I'll do that video. We have a lot of information here at Manufactured Homes here in Michigan on our channel and on our company, Creek Valley Properties. And we want to share that information. So let us know what video you want us to cover next. Also, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We want to hear from you guys and answer all your questions that you have. Also, too, my contact information is in the description box below. Also, too, my contact information is also right here. So just reach out to us and we want to hear from you guys. Also, finally, like and subscribe our channel. We want to make sure that this great content is getting out to all the people out there that are looking at purchasing, buying, selling, or financing their manufactured homes here in the Metro Detroit area and in the state of Michigan. But that's all I got for you guys today. I want to hear from you. But until then, be blessed, take care, and we'll talk to you soon.